Hey, broskies, make sure to watch Access TV. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Good news, you already are. And coming up on the show this week, we round up the latest essential news in our PlayStation briefing, race around Silverstone with the elite gamers of the GT Academy, and set the voting ball rolling with our Game of the Year shortlist. But first, as our Zack Ryder intro probably gave away, we're ducking under clotheslines with our Game of the Week. It's WWE 12. Brock! Chair! Kapower Slam! If that seemed like a collection of randomly selected words, prepare for an education in the glistening world of sports entertainment. WWE 12 is about to make its pyrotechnic entrance, oiled up, over-friendly and ready to bend you in unimaginably painful ways. Not the ears! Like an aged superstar thumping you with freshly replaced knees, this latest instalment has received a technical upgrade. The physics have been improved, check out the springy new rope animations, and wrestlers can now perform wake-up taunts on opponents which lead directly into finishing moves. Not the Matt Orton, punch the Miz! The Miz! RKO! There's also a new tactical edge thanks to the mean-sounding limb targeting system, as explained by lead gameplay designer Brian Williams.
It allows you to pinpoint your attacks, so now you can attack somebody's head, their arms, or legs automatically without having to worry about where the attack is mapped within your ginormous moveset. So it just gives players a little more, strategy to go into what they're doing rather than just doing moves, kind of randomly or whatnot.
For those more interested in the completely convincing dramatic side of wrestling, there's the Road to WrestleMania mode, which features all the muscular melodramatics seen on WWE's broadcast programming. It's like a cheap daytime American soap, where unrequited desire is replaced by backstage thuggery, and furniture-based assault is an acceptable way to resolve minor disagreements. You never take me nice places anymore! The creation mode has also had a revamp, giving you more control than ever over your custom monstrosities. And you can even produce your own entrance videos. Of course, if interior design is more your thing, you can get expressive with the Create an Arena option instead. Move. And to top it all off, WWE legend Brock Lesnar returns from the UFC to make his first appearance in a WWE game since 2003. WWE 12 chest chops your PS3 on November the 25th. And much like wearing a white scarf with gold Y-fronts, it's an essential part of your wrestling wardrobe. Time now for a shot of hard truth from the PS3 news bar. It's your PlayStation briefing. Go on then, blow out the candle on your stupidly small birthday cake. What did you wish for? Socks? Skyrim? Well, surprise! Rainbow Six Patriots has got you terrorists! Thanks, Rainbow Six Patriots. This reveal trailer for the new Tom Clancy branded shooter is looking very tidy. The bad news? We'll have to wait until 2013 before we can pop the heads of evil men and play QTE kissing games with our lovely virtual wife. Apparating onto PS3 in a shower of major character deaths and the tears of literate 12-year-olds is LEGO Harry Potter Years 5 to 7. Luckily, all that doom and gloom has been given the regular LEGO makeover, as game director Arthur Parsons explains.
The more serious the event that happens within a game, the better the gag is. When I saw that the cutscene team kind of had Dumbledore embedded headfirst in the ground, it did make me chuckle to myself.
See, reading nerds, nothing to cry about. We leave you with the awesome work of Russian cosplayer Ormely. We were so impressed with this staggering portrayal of Bioshock Infinite's Elizabeth that we showed it to real-life Big Daddy Ken Levine to ask if there was any way it could be improved.
I think God did a pretty good job with her. It's always really amazing to see people, dressed up in costumes in the first game, and now we're starting to see people dressed up, as various characters from Infinite, especially Elizabeth.
Thanks, Ken. Ormely tells us that she's already planned her next costume, but it's top secret. Keep your eyes glued to ormely.deviantart.com to find out first. Queue up those downloads, it's time for your weekly roundup of what's hot on the store. As obvious questions go, asking who wants to be a millionaire is right up there with who wants to be brilliant and would you like to sneeze chocolate? Sadly, only the former is an actual game show, but cheer up, it's coming to the PlayStation Store. Hosted by not Chris Tarrant, the downloadable title plonks you in that iconic chair, tests your general knowledge across 15 questions, and is available from today. Pressing our nostalgia buttons this week is Arcade Racing Classic Daytona USA. If you don't remember it, then don't worry, all that hair you're about to grow is perfectly normal. For those of you who do, prepare to revel in mid-90s visuals, still surprisingly slick handling, and that wonderfully infectious soundtrack. In another blast from the PlayStation past, everyone's favourite man-vegetable thingamajig is hurtling onto PSN with a glossy HD coat, but still no budget for actual limbs, in Rayman Origins. It's classic platform action with a healthy dose of lols, slapping things with Rayman's floaty fists and using his mega hair to look up Pixie's skirts being our best. In DLC news, we didn't need another reason to spend more time in Arkham City, but here's one anyway, in the shape of not at all whiny boy wonder Robin. Seriously, don't worry, he's cool this time. Look! The add-on pack comes complete with all new challenge maps for Batman's sidekick to fight through, plus these tasty additional skins. Shame there's no Holy Burt Ward option. That's all for now, we'll be back with more downloadable fun next week. What a year 2011 has been for PS3. Not least because it saw the arrival of a brilliant PSN show called Access. And now we're gearing up to present our first ever Game of the Year award, which will be decided, of course, by the brilliant Access community. That's you. To get those memory juices flowing, here's a quick recap of the year's gaming highlights. So what was your favourite? Get on over to facebook.com/PlayStation Access to cast your vote, and the winners will be announced in our final episode of the year. Back in 2008, PlayStation and Nissan got together to launch the GT Academy, a programme designed to take expert Gran Turismo players and turn them into real-life driving aces. Here's team principal of RJM Motorsport, Bob Neville, to tell us more.
There were one or two sceptical people about thinking, well, can you really just take a gamer, really top gamer, and make him into a driver? But here we are, 4 years later, and suddenly the element of computer gaming is used in all aspects of race training, including Formula One.
We got a sneaky pit-side look at some hapless game journos as they were put through their petrol-head paces with this particularly brilliant practice simulator, complete with a Mazo wraparound vision. Then it was onto the track itself with resident GT Academy champ Jan Mardenborough, who was kind enough to blitz round the circuit with us clutching the passenger seat like a desperate human limpet.
Currently doing races all over the UK and some abroad to prepare myself for Dubai 24-hour race in January. So my training for GT Academy consists of media skill work, simulator work, personal fitness and actual driving Nissan 370Zs.
The winners of the Academy, they really have a head start. The way they think, the way they know the circuits from the game before they arrive at the track. We've proven that you can turn a gamer into a racer.
If you think your GT skills could earn you a shot at the driving big time, then look for news on next year's competition and other PlayStation community events at facebook.com/PlayStation Access. You this week with a rocket-fueled blast of giant power from the utterly brilliant Skyrim. While NASA was working out how to propel men into orbit, they could have saved themselves a bunch of time by instructing their astronauts to kick a giant's pet mammoth. Giants don't like that, see? Lifting off in 3, 2, 1, and there goes Buzz Dovahkiin on his way to one of the moons of Nern. For more Access Video Wonder or for the chance to sign up for upcoming events, head on over to our Facebook page at facebook.com/PlayStation Access. See you same time next week.